Hey guys, what's up? This is Kim, our software engineer in Japan. So today was kind of a setup day for my development environment. Before jumping into coding, I wanted to try installing a new tool and spend a bit of time setting things up. Also, this is a bit of different topic from my usual microservices project that I often talk about here, but I'm planning to get back to that from tomorrow. So yeah, before that, I just wanted to clean up and improve my PC setup in a little bit. So today I installed a terminal emulator called Ghostty. I think it's been getting pretty popular recently, and also it made by Michel Hashimoto, and yeah, he's really famous engineer. Like he created Terraform and a lot of other tools. So I kind of thought like, okay, if he made it, maybe it's worth trying. I'm usually not that type of a person who jumps into new tools that quickly, but this time I was like, yeah, let's try it. Before this, I was using iTerm and Tmax. So I was kind of thinking, is this actually that different? Because both of them, Ghostty and Tmax support things like split windows and multiple tabs. So at first, I was like, wait, what's the real difference here? But anyway, I decided to jump used to it and see how it feels. And yeah, today I spent quite a lot of time customizing everything, like themes, fonts and colors, and also key bindings. I changed a lot of small things, and while I was doing that, I was kind of thinking like, okay, this is not coding, but this is actually kind of nice because when your environment feels good, you just enjoy using it more. Also, I ran into a small issue. I wanted to change my cursor style from a bar to block. So I checked the documentation and it said something like just set cursor style to block. So I was like, okay, easy. And then I added that settings, but it didn't work. And I was like, why? So yeah, I started googling and I found some discussions in the GitHub repository, and people were talking about another settings, something like share integration, and there was an option like no cursor or something like that. Honestly, I didn't fully understand what it means. I was like, kind of like, what? Why does this affect the cursor? But I tried it anyway, and then it worked. So yeah, I still don't fully understand the reason, but I got the result I wanted. And I think this happens a lot in development. Like you don't fully understand everything, but you try things, read documentation, no, we read discussion, and eventually fix it. And later, maybe you understand it more deeply. And another things I was thinking about today is the difference between terminal emulators and Tmax. I kind of understand it, but also not really. So, like Ghostty or Item, they are terminal emulators. So they are basically like a window to interact with the shell, right? But Tmax is different. it's more like a session manager inside the terminal. So I was thinking like, okay, so what does that actually mean? And my current understanding is if I just want to do some quick tasks, running, uh, like running commands, checking logs or something, then using a Ghostty or iTerm is totally enough. But if I wanted if I wanna keep my work exactly as it is, like I have multiple panes open, running processes, maybe some servers, and I wanna come back later, then Tmax is useful because I can keep that session alive even if I close the terminal or even if I disconnect. I can come back and continue from the exact same state. So yeah, I think that's the difference. But honestly, I still feel like I kind of get it, but I can't explain it perfectly yet. So maybe I should actually try using Tmax. Yeah, Tmax more. Not just understanding it conceptually, but actually using it in my daily workflow. So yeah, today was like not a coding day, but more like preparation day. I set up my environment, customized my tools, and just tried some new things. And yeah, honestly, doing this kind of setup is just fun. Like trying new tools, changing themes, tweaking team bindings. I think if you're an engineer, you kind of get excited about this stuff. So yeah, it was a pretty good day. So from tomorrow, I go back to my microservices project and hopefully I can work more smoothly with this new setup with Ghostty. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.